5 string.
So I'm guessing the schedule didn't go out.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Nobody's here yet, honey.
That's okay. If someone watches it later, you said it always looks dumb when you don't start talking at the beginning of your chat, dear.
No. So now you call me dumb?
No. I'm saying you realized a way to look net better.
Not showing up over here, though.
Well, say hi to him.
Hey, Mr. Muster Outdoors, how's it going?
Having an issue with the what? With the chat showing up. I'm seeing it on my phone, but we're not seeing it on our computer screen that we're using. Maybe we're in... Nah, it's got a chat thing on the end.
See if Forrest pops up in there. Hey, Jackie, how's it going? Hey, Muster Outdoors, how are you today?
And Texas Bow Hunter is here as well.
Texas Bow Hunter, what's up?
I hear in Texas they had to get out jackets today.
Oh, what did I just do?
Welcome, Kill Deer Survival.
How's it going? Oh, Happy Trail Hiking, how's it going? Is this Kay or Matt or both? Hunt Your Way is in the house. Hey, Joe, what's up? Hello, John Ames, how are you?
We're having an issue with our chat here, guys. Sorry. Jackie at Gerald Farms is editing his video that he's going to be putting up tonight. Great. Looking forward to seeing that one. And it's just Kay tonight, honey. Matt is driving home in the snow.
Okay.
I was just out in it. It is starting to get a little slippery. Because, right, they live here in the St. Louis area?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Hunt Your Way says the weather tonight there in Ohio with the wind chill is -20. So how is ours?
This morning we was with the wind chill. We was at -37 here. Right now, I think it's about, what did we say, -7 with the wind?
That sounds right.
Well, we're supposed to be up near 60 this weekend.
Ooh, Matt from Happy Trails only has his front-wheel drive vehicle tonight. It was not bad. It was just starting to get slippery.
I don't even know if it was slippery. It was laying, but it didn't look too slippery.
I went out an hour after you did, dear. It was starting to get a little slippery in that hour. No, not Celsius. Welcome, Espen Matheson? No, we're using Fahrenheit.
Yeah, we're going to be near 60 Sunday, Joe.
Welcome, Pewville Farms. Yes, please check each other's channels out and see if there's anything you were interested there on anyone's else's channel. Espen is from Norway and says that it is 2 degrees Fahrenheit there in Norway. Well,
that's pretty cool.
That's cold. That's about what we have here, really, because we have it was 4 degrees today. So
hunting and stuff with J&J. Hello, John. How are you doing?
Put this here. Can we still see it? So we're looking a little more at the camera. Sorry, guys. We're having to read the comments off of my phone.
Oh, I see. He just swears next to you.
Doesn't matter.
My family garden. Hello, how are you?
Yes, hunt your way. We're definitely having weather all over the place that we don't normally get.
So, Joe, you still trapping? Braden Sports and Outdoors is in the house. What's up? I don't know yet. Okay, I
So
might.
he was just asked if we're going to the property this weekend.
Right. Yeah, Happy Trails asked if I was going to the property. I don't know. Our kids have some stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah,
So,
the we will be only him if anyone goes.
yep.
Too many things going on with the kids, like he said.
Homesteading the hard way. Hello, welcome.
Espen, if you're asking where we are from, we are in the United States, in the middle, in the Midwest, in Missouri.
Yep. Hello, John Jones, and welcome.
Hunting and stuff with J&J. You said your schools are going to be closed. Yeah, our schools were closed today.
Yep.
Haven't heard anything about tomorrow, so I'm assuming school is on for tomorrow.
Yep, Kay, it sure is a busy time of the year.
Well, it used to be that January, February, March were the slower times of the year. Because I remember I was always look forward to when Christmas was past and things would slow down. Things don't slow down anymore.
No. And Hunt Your Way says he has not had time to go trapping lately. He's been doing snow removal, so he's been busy with that. He's hoping to get some traps out next week.
Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Jackie. Killdeer Survival is at the Lake of the Ozarks. We are actually in, our house is in the St. Louis area.
Yep, and our property is in southwest Missouri.
So not too far from Lake of the Ozarks, a bit south of there. Yep. I think I'm talking really loud.
Life on Trahan Creek, welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. Deer Park Farmstead, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Armadillo Junction, hello and welcome. We're trying to stay warm here. It's freezing.
And that's not just a figure of speech anymore.
Oh, so what? Hey, John Jones, so what's your other identity?
Oh, maybe he'll tell us.
Yes, he's got a secret identity.
Secret identity. Is this the Clark Kent or is this Superman?
Bucktails Outdoors. Hello and welcome. Yes, Happy Trails Hiking is in the St. Louis area also.
Well, Gerald, you said you couldn't handle the temperatures that we're getting. Realize that when the temperatures are like this,
I try to stay in the house.
we stay inside as much as possible. Okay, of course, our grandson wanted to go outside and play basketball today. I'm like, no, if you could have gone outside to play basketball, you could have gone to school. So, he agreed not to play basketball today.
So, Joe, how many days of hunting season you have left? Ours is over. Ours ended on the 15th.
Life on Trahan Creek is asking if you've been back to the barrels, the still.
Nope. Actually, when I filmed that video, that was the last day I was there. That's been a while. So I'm either going to go this weekend coming up or the next weekend. I'm going to try to get up there.
This weekend would be better with kids' activities. And weather. We know this weekend's supposed to be warm. Next weekend could totally change.
Oh, yes, we've had a couple snowstorms in Missouri. Mustard Outdoors. It's actually snowing right now.
Yeah, we had one day we got 9 or 10 inches in one day, so that was a lot for us.
Oh, okay, John Jones. I think I know who you are. You said it starts with Geeky. Would it end with? Now I forgot.
Geeky, now I forgot. That would be a very
No,
odd
that's not
channel name.
I was going to say outdoors, but it's not outdoors. I think it might be Homestead or Market Homestead or. I'm sorry, John. John, I messed that all up.
Saturday is Hunt Your Way's last day of hunting season.
Yep. Breeding, sports, and outdoors. We're doing pretty good.
Staying warm.
So, Killdeer, are you in Missouri also? Well, Musser, looks like you got to start cooking up some of that deer meat and making videos of it. Danny, hello. Danny with Growing Grass Homestead and Farms is here.
Bucktails is on. Welcome.
Yes, Don, hello. Bucktails Outdoors says he got 10 inches this morning. Below zero. Yeah, we was at 37 below this morning, Don.
With the wind chill.
With the wind chill, yes.
Yes.
Musser says he got 6 inches of snow yesterday. And where are you at again, Musser?
Good night, Espen. It's 1:40 in the morning there, so he's headed off to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Last day for deer season is tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you still got small games, sure.
Yeah. I think our small game goes until the end of this, well, which will be today.
Is today the last day of the month? No, tomorrow's the last day of the month.
Okay, tomorrow. Yeah, it was cold. I tried to stay in as much as possible.
Oh, good. Matt made it home. Thank you for letting us know. Ethan also made it home. Thanks, Ethan. Our son just got home.
Yeah, he had a college class tonight, and then when he gets there, he said the teacher never showed up, so he came back home.
Snow, yes, that's the stuff they put on Christmas cards. Yes.
See you later, Kay. Cooking with James is in the house. Hello, James. James will be providing the appetizers for tonight. Stuff to put on the cards. Backcountry Survivalists, hello and welcome. Be careful, Danny. We might send you some down there. Cooking with James, we was at negative 37 this morning. I think we're at -9 or 7 right now.
With the wind chill and Fahrenheit for those of you who are not in anywhere but the U.S. I think everywhere else uses Celsius.
Yep, Armadillo Junction will be near 60 Sunday.
Yep. So any of the snow that is landing, it's sticking because the ground's so cold. But it won't stick around for long.
That's a good question, Don. Oh, no, who was that? Yep, that was Don.
What was the question?
He wants to know what I'll be cooking next in the Dutch oven. That I don't know. I think the next thing I will video, though, I'm going to make chicken and dumplings one day this week.
And then you have a video on the wings.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yep, we made wings 3 or 4 different kind of ways. Mm-hmm. And I just haven't edited that video yet. Hey, Backcountry Survivalist, I am doing good. How about yourself? So what are we eating tonight, Danny?
Oh, Pharmacy Seeds Network, welcome.
I see James says Papa Rome's in the house. Welcome, Papa Rome.
Yeah, again, realize, guys, we're having to read it off of my cell phone here because the computer is not giving us the chat.
That's true.
So, sorry if we miss anybody.
Pharmacy Seed Network is here. Hello.
What are you seeing going on with the feed, Growing Grass?
Yep, we're actually watching it on 2 different devices, and both devices look pretty good to us.
Perfect weather for dumplings.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite food.
I say, with Joey here, any weather, any season is a good time to have dumplings. These are great.
Yep, I see a couple people are going over and looking at other people's channels. Guys, when you do that, just look at their last video, watch their last video, leave a comment. Because if you just go over there and hit that subscribe button and walk away, most likely your subscription is not going to count. It's going to get removed anyway.
Yeah, YouTube pays attention to those things. If you just pop in, subscribe, and pop out, they don't keep that around.
Yes, I did, James. Apparently you did not see my latest video. We had a breaking news report in that video. You need to go check that out.
Prep for It is on. I just saw that he had said hi.
Prep for It. Hello, how are you? Prep for It, you need to check out my latest video also.
The Monday night shout-out that came out on Tuesday?
Yeah. We were a little busy this weekend.
This week.
Well, yeah, this week.
Yeah.
My first granddaughter was born on Monday.
Yeah, they went in the hospital Sunday, and
Yep.
she was born on Monday. So
So
that's our excuse for not getting out the Monday night shout-out on Monday.
And then we was watching two little kids while they were in the hospital, so didn't get to do much video making.
Yeah, we were watching our grandsons.
John wants to know if I'm turkey hunting in the spring. I'm going to try. Spring is my busy season. I do lawn and landscaping. I usually have off all winter, and starting mid-March or so, I'm usually back to work.
Papa Rome's 8.
Pharmacy Seed Networks, thank you very much. Life on Trahan Creek, thank you.
Yeah, several congrats coming in. Thank you, guys.
Hookview Farms, thank you. Thank you, Papa Rome's. Yes, Don, I'm glad to see Rob is back also. I really wish he could have kept the same name, though, but the name he's got now is pretty catchy.
It looks like Prep for It needs to leave, but he does let you know that he watches your channel all the time.
Yes, he does. I know he does. I mentioned him in my last video.
For that very reason.
Yep. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you, Deer Park Farmstead. Pharmacy Seeds Network. No, I don't eat the yellow snow. That would be Farmall Fanatic. He eats the yellow snow.
Yes, I remember having to explain to one of our kids why you don't eat the yellow snow.
Yes.
One of our adult kids, not one of the minor kids.
Danny said he's getting ready for work rotation because it's going to be cold. It must be going to be like 65 there. He's got to wear his jacket.
Yes, that's cold.
Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience. I see Backcountry Survivors mentioned him. I did not see you come in, Paul. Welcome. Yeah, it was really windy here last night too, Pharmacy Seeds Network. But the wind has died down today.
So Musser is asking you if you do any winter activities.
You're too far down.
I'm too far down. I'm sorry.
Go
ahead.
I'm still catching up to James. James, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not working right now, and it's even hard for me to keep up with everybody's videos right now.
All right, so now we can get to Mussers?
Yes.
Do you do winter activities like lately? Like sledding, snowboarding, ice skating?
I've never snowboarded. I haven't sled rided. Well, here you go, Musser. You can laugh at me again. Last time I rode a sled was probably 25 years ago.
Now, one of our kids went sledding this winter.
Which one was that? One went skating.
Peyton went sledding with the neighbors.
Yes.
And then our 15-year-old daughter went ice skating.
Ession's Family Garden. Welcome, Rob. How are you?
And he comes in right on the yellow snow talk.
Yeah, we knew. Yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
He must have knew we was talking about him.
Yes, we were just talking about Rob, weren't we?
Not the snow lemons. Yeah, we was talking about Rob. Hello, Paul. Welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, it's just so hard to keep up with everybody. And then you got the lives that come on, and now it seems like everybody's doing lives, so it's I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't see how people keep up with them to have like 3,000 subscribers, let alone the people to have like 15 or 20.
15 or 20 subscribers wouldn't be too hard.
15 or 20,000.
Oh. All right. Hunt Your Way is asking if we are planning any more updates to the property.
Yes, we are. We're actually thinking about moving the camp area to the top of the hill because we're thinking that's where eventually we're going to build our house. So it makes sense to clear that area up there.
Well, also at the bottom of the hill is where the spring is running down
Yeah.
the road and making a big mud pile around the camper all the time.
Yes, that is true. We have a spring right in the middle of the road. It runs right down the hill
We didn't realize that was a spring there.
and settles at the camp area. Well, mainly just settles in front of the camper.
What if we move the camper to the other side, but then we lose half of our camp area, so...
And we have another big project that I'm hoping to start this spring, Joe. But I don't want to say anything about that yet.
Do I know about it?
Yeah, you know
Okay.
about it.
As long as I know about it.
But as far as the food plots go, I want to extend the one at the top of the hill where I hunted from, and I want to take out a few more of the big trees at the second food plot because that one didn't grow too good. And I'm thinking it was because of all the shade.
As long as it's not still the camp area. If it's still the camp area, I want some shade there because otherwise it gets too hot. So it's definitely something we are...
Honey, we can't have a camp area and a food plot both. We got it.
Well, we have to have a camp area
Food
somewhere.
plot's more important.
Then we don't go because there's nowhere to sleep.
Joe, tell her.
I'll just scroll right past your message, Joe, if you don't agree with me.
All right, James.
Mama Tried Homestead.
Hello, welcome.
We've got a bit to scroll through on the questions. Welcome, Old School with a Modern Twist.
Oh, yes, welcome. In case you guys have not checked out Old School with a Modern Twist, I'm sure most of you have. He is in the middle of a walking stick carving series right now.
Oh, I've been watching that with
Yep.
you. I didn't know the name of the channel.
Yep, that would be him. Very interesting. I'm really liking that series.
Yes, Rob, we're not telling anybody to get out the popcorn just yet.
And one other project I would like to do this year is put gravel on the top part of the hill, at least going to near to where the food plot is, up on top of the hill. I hear that, Paul. Paul says he's retired and there's still no time.
Pharmacy Seeds Network is telling us to capture the spring water and then
On a ram
run
pump?
a ram pump.
We have so many springs on this property. When we bought the property, we was in the middle of a drought, and there was only like 2 springs at the time that was producing because we was in such a severe drought. And
That was a little over a year ago.
yeah, and now water's coming up out of the ground everywhere. It's like nonstop now.
Whoa, Deer Park Farmstead had 5 moose on their property this morning. That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
That is cool. Want to go grab some chaga tea and relax. Rough day. You guys stay warm. Nice to be here. Thank you, Papa Rome's. I appreciate that. Serving from my home. Hello, Lacey. How are you? I actually just learned about chaga this week. Everybody seems to be making it this week.
Welcome, Jefferson Einstein. My name is Chris, by the way.
Hey, Jefferson. How's
Look,
it going?
Mrs. Joey is just fine.
Yeah, the wife, Papa Rome's, the wife wants to get into picking mushrooms. She bought a little book, try to identify mushrooms, but we have not picked any yet.
Correct, but we did find one of those
The white puff ball.
a
Yep.
puffball, that's what it was called. Yes, and those are an edible mushroom.
Strung Out Outdoors is in the house. Hello.
Oh, Life on Trahan Creek is also making a walking stick.
Oh, cool. Yep, I'll definitely be checking that out because that's something me and my grandson want to do together. Who's your hunter? Hello.
Logan is here.
Logan Rowe, hello and welcome. If you have not already hit that thumbs up, make sure you do that. I'd appreciate it.
And remember to check out each other's channels.
Yeah, but
Watch
please,
a video or two.
yes, please at least check out their latest video before you hit that subscribe button.
Mustard wants to know what you're going to plant in your food plots this year.
Mustard, I'm probably going to go with the same thing. I'm going to wait till fall to plant it because like I said, I have some projects I want to do and I'll just be running over it.
Well, we're going to be making it a lot bigger.
Yeah, we're going to be making it bigger. I'm probably going to plant the same thing as I did last year, which was the Whitetail Institute greens, the Whitetail Institute no plow,
And there's a third one.
Whitetail Institute. I forgot what the third one was, but I mixed them all together and just threw it out. And it came out pretty good.
Dirt Poor Outdoors, welcome.
Oh, yes. Hello and welcome, Dirt Poor Outdoors. Please take time to get to know everybody in here. There's some good channels in here. Well, they're not some good channels. They're all good channels.
I was wondering about that. Don't think moose actually hibernate?
Where you see this at? Oh.
Hunt Check Wilderness Experience says he thinks that the moose by him are hibernating.
He
It
must
must
not
be
be-
so cold.
Oh, Paul, what it is the grizzlies moved in and they chased out the moose, remember? Paul was actually telling me that they were tracking grizzly bear that was getting pretty close to his area.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Pharmacy Seeds Network says chaga is super for immune boosting. Make sure to check out Arthur Haynes on how to properly use chaga. Go ahead.
I'm assuming Hoosier Hunter is in Indiana. Just a guess there. And yeah, that's about how cold we had it here earlier today. So you would be getting it a little later than we get the weather.
Farm Work 686 2017. Hello.
Oh, you just hit 550. Very nice, Farm Work.
Yes, congratulations.
I have no idea how far behind we are on reading the messages, by the way.
I know. We was over 850 for a couple of days, but then we dropped back down. I think we're at 846 now. So if you have not already subscribed to us, make sure you hit that red button.
Backcountry Survivalist is asking if there's any outdoor channels he can go and support.
Yep, there's quite a few in here.
Quite a few of these ones are outdoor channels.
There's actually a good mixture of them in here, but they're all good people, and I like their channels. Logan Rowe, hello.
True North Angler, welcome.
Yes, welcome, True North Angler. How are you tonight? Farmwork 686 2017 says he's going to plant a lot this year.
So, question for you from Cooking with James.
Yep.
What is your main source of heat? Is it electric, gas, or wood stove?
We have gas here.
Here at the house, we have gas. But when we build our house on the property,
we're thinking it's going to be a mixture of electric and wood. We're not 100% sure yet.
One of my coworkers told me he actually has geothermal, and unless it gets less than 20, I know it's expensive to put in, but unless it gets less than 20 degrees in his house, he doesn't ever have to turn anything, or less than 20 outside.
Yep.
He does not have to turn on his supplemental stuff for anything inside. So, of course, this week he does.
Yeah, when we build our house, James, we don't plan on building off-grid or anything like that. I need my air conditioning in the summer and my heat in the winter.
Or at least the heat in the winter. Okay, now you need the AC, I know.
I'd rather have the AC in the summer. I'll just throw extra blankets on in the winter.
John Jones must be Clark Kent because he's jumping into a phone booth.
40 away from 600. Farm work. Good job. Bonehead Assassins. Hello, everybody.
It is a great beard.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Preston Martin. Hello. How are you?
Is that how we count how cold something is, with how many pairs of wool socks we are wearing?
That's what True North Angler thinks.
I could see that.
Try it. Life on Trahan Creek says try some Durana clover. I went to Trahan Creek. I plan on having like an acre of just clover when I'm all done. And it actually is going to be a mixture of clover and chicory. Except for right now, I don't want to plant it because, like I said, we have projects planned for down the road. And we're just going to be running over those food plots, so I don't want to plant it yet. The one food plot I want to get about 1.5 acres big, and once it's that, 1 acre of that will be clover. And then the other 1/2 acre, I'll just change it every fall.
We may have already missed Bucktails, but Bucktails, have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Don.
One pair of cotton, 1 pair of wool was the answer to how many pairs of wool socks.
Hunting Your Way, Joe says, look into Killer Food Plots. I used it this year and it turned out great. They are a smaller company with a great product. Joe, can you text me or email me that name or send me a message somehow and so I can remember it? And I definitely will check into it. Last year I went with Whitetail Institute only because I waited to the last minute. I knew that company and I sent my order off and it came back pretty quick.
Yep, we were definitely watching Geeky Gardens.
Geeky Gardens.
Sorry, changing topics.
Yep, I knew that.
And so now Superman is here.
So, yep, Superman's here.
Or would it be more like the play we watched at the kids' school this year, Nerdman?
Strung Out Outdoors says Whitetail Institute oats are great. They stay green all winter here, and the deer hammer them. Then clover will take off in the spring. That's good info. Thank you very much.
All right, Honey and Stuff when J&J's headed out.
See you later, John. You have a good night.
And Cooking with James is also headed out.
Good night, James. You too have a good night. Thanks for coming. My market Deer Park Farmstead says my market gardening is expanding. Can't wait.
Bunch of people saying goodnight to each other, which is great. Glad you guys are connecting with each other. That's great.
Yeah, we're trying to catch up on the text right now, guys. We're probably a little bit behind. Deer Park Farmstead says he's doing electric and wood, single wide.
So they're talking about how they're heating their homes?
We're a little behind. Pharmacy Seed Network says he's doing all heat, house and greenhouse. All wood, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, all wood heat. Yep.
So is Hunt Your Way also a lawn?
Yes, he is.
A lawn care guy.
Yes, he is. But apparently we just found out he does snow also. I don't do any snow. Or at least not much.
Right, we have 1 or 2 houses.
I used to do it in Maryland. I used to take care of some condos, but
I remember.
Yeah.
Killed Deer Survival just shaved off his beard because he hit 400 subscribers.
I'm not shaving off mine, no.
You're not shaving off yours? Okay.
No, I've been working on mine now for almost 2 years.
February would be 2 years, right?
Yep.
That's pretty darn soon.
I don't know. Sometimes I think about shaving it off, but the knot usually wins.
It's not growing anymore. Well, maybe it is.
Musser says he just hit 210 subscribers. If you guys have not checked out Musser Outdoors, please go over there and give him a like and check out his latest video. Hello, Grant. How's it going? Grant McIntosh is in the house. Trophy Shot Outdoors is in the house. Hello. How are you? Yep, Strung Out Outdoors. Yep, clover and chicory is a good combination. That's, like I said, I'm going to have a pretty big plot with that in it. Trophy Shot Outdoors says hello, everyone.
Okay, we're getting closer to being caught up because Hunt Your Way says he's going to send you the information on Facebook.
All right.
So.
Geeky Gardenings. Yeah, I can identify with nerd as well, but I was one long before they came up with the name.
Life on Trahan Creek is headed out. He's going to have dinner. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening, Trahan Creek. Have a good night.
Thanks for stopping by.
Trophy Shot Outdoors is asking, how is everyone? Well, I'm doing good. How about you, honey? You doing good?
I'm keeping warm, so I'm doing good.
Hoosier Hunter says he planted a mix of red clover and alfalfa this year. I was thinking about planting some alfalfa, Hoosier Hunter, but on my property on the north, west, and south of my property is all big hay fields. So I don't know what they have in them. But I'm thinking I'm going to focus mainly on the fall plots instead of trying to do the summer and spring, just because of the fact they have all those large hay fields around me.
Yes, we're definitely between a bunch of farms there. Backcountry Survivalist wants to know if anyone can relate that editing is the definition of hell.
Yeah, I try not to get too
fancy
with the editing, so it's not too bad.
That's why he doesn't video me much, because I definitely need a lot of editing.
Yeah, you should hear her talk behind the scenes.
Hey! They do. I'm usually behind the camera.
Farm Work 686 2017 says he's 39 away from 600. Do we have anybody that does not have Farm Work 686 yet? He could use a few more people over there. Bouncer Slab, hello and good evening. How are you doing tonight?
Looking through the chat here. Remember, yep. It's not working on our computer screen, so
yep, we're still trying to catch up.
We are caught up.
We're caught up. Whoa.
Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm. Ugh.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
Oh, that's easier. I can say that easier.
We are doing good. Bouncer Slab says he's fine. That's good to hear.
We did end up with some turnips in our food plots.
Paul, one of the mixes that we put out did have turnips and radishes in it. They did pretty good.
Yeah, we have a video about what it was like after a lot of the hunting season was over, and all that was left was just
the turnips and the radishes.
Good. Glad to see you guys are checking out each other's channels and subscribing to each other. That's great.
Yep. Get to know each other, guys. Hit them like buttons. And don't forget to hit my like button. I'd appreciate it. So just curious, I did I scheduled my live stream. I just wanted to know if anybody got the notification in advance, because I did not see it show up on my end.
Good night, Killdeer Survival.
Yep, he says he's got to go.
Got to go?
Got to go.
Got to go?
Thinking that means he's got to go. Gotta go, gotta go. One Piece is the name of the treasure.
Oh no, people are going to leave our live stream if you start singing, honey.
I doubt if anybody on here knows what that song's from.
Okay, looks like they are saying that other people did not get a pre-warning that we were having this live tonight.
Okay.
So, alright, then we'll have to figure out what's going on with that.
Yep, Country Boy Outdoors, hello and welcome. How are you tonight? This would be a good time to mention, if you guys have not already hit that thumbs up, please do so.
Al Musser has to head out, so have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep, it's probably Musser's bedtime, so he's got to go to bed. He was ragging on me the other day. He called me old. So I said, Musser, you calling me old? He says, well, we was talking about something. I said I did horseback riding. I said, yeah, last time I was horseback riding was 25 years ago. He's like, oh, that's a long time ago. I said, you calling me old? He said, no, but I'm only a teenager, so 25 years seems like a long time.
Long time. Well, in that case, he might not be saying it's his bedtime. But it's like he has to do homework or something.
All right, Muster Outdoors. You have a good night.
Yeah, we're still picking on him. He's probably already left.
Yeah. Horses Shop. Hello and welcome. What you trying to figure out there, Paul?
Oh, my hand's getting a little sore. Sorry. Remember, I gotta hold my phone here. Technology. It's great when it works, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is.
I work in the technology field, so I'm very well familiar when it doesn't work.
Not sure if we said hello to Country Boy Outdoors yet or not. I think I did, but just in case I didn't. Oh, Paul said he had to buy a computer last year and figure out how to do this. I'm assuming he means YouTubing.
Yeah, everything. Just everything.
Yeah, Dave, it got pretty cold here last night. We was at minus 37 with the wind chill. Right now it's about minus 7 or 9.
Yeah, and
With snow now, though.
as Joey mentioned, well, yeah, it warmed up enough to snow.
Yep.
As Joey mentioned earlier on this live stream, our first granddaughter was born on Monday, which means she was sent home from the hospital today in the super cold weather. So, but she's home and they are doing well. So that's the important part.
Yeah, we got some of Paul's weather here now. He sent it down here. Paul says he's familiar when it doesn't work. He just never knows why. GRM Outdoors, hello and welcome. How are you doing tonight? GRM Outdoors says he's in Michigan and it's going to be a cold one.
Yes.
And he's also saying congrats on the new family member. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ohio Hilltops. Wait, Dave.
Dave, yeah.
I remember that one.
Now, Dave, I see some people call you Davey, some people call you Dave. Which one do you prefer? What?
Geeky Garden says, I won't mention what our conditions are here in Central Florida, but I have tomatoes on the vine in the backyard. I was supposed to be in Florida this week. In fact, I went to Florida this week.
Turned around and came back.
And right after I got there, I got the message that our daughter-in-law was in labor, so I came back.
Dave says it doesn't matter. Haha. I was asking whether he wanted to be called Davey or Dave. So I'll stick with Dave. Hunt Shack Wilderness is saying hi to Logan Rowe. Dave says spring will be here soon. Yes, it will. I know the weather usually starts turning here like mid-February. After that, you'll start getting some nice days and weather.
Yes.
Leading up to spring.
Definitely. And looks like you guys are still checking out each other's channels. That's great. Yep. Everyone could use a few more subscribers.
Yes, they could.
Can you hold this for a minute? I need to go do something. Because we haven't had dinner yet.
Any garden plans for us? No, Dave. We do the little Mother's Day garden, which consists of tomatoes and squash. That's about it. And also plant basil and rosemary, which both our rosemary and our basil both did pretty good this year. Everything else did not do all that great.
I'm back for the moment.
GMR Outdoors asked, have you guys seen any bucks dropping antlers on your trail cams? I have not got to check mine in over a month, so I don't know.
But hopefully this weekend.
Yes.
It's supposed to be good weather and a little less on the activities with the family, so.
Your last big frost is about mid-June. Oh my God, Paul, that's crazy.
He's the one we talk about that's up in Canada.
Yeah.
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 Sorry guys, I'm still learning all the channel names. I listen to the videos, but I always catch the names of the channels.
Oh, Ohio Hilltops Hobby Farm says his latest trail cam pictures from last week still had horns.
That's Big Frost in mid-June. Oh man. So then
Yeah,
when
that's
is
crazy.
when is the first?
July.
Right.
1st of July.
That make a very short growing season.
That's why you don't have a garden. Just messing with you, Paul. First frost early September.
See.
Maybe 70 days of warm weather.
So they might be able to grow like lettuce. That's a pretty fast grower.
I think they can grow just about anything with 70 days because I think just about everything takes like 50 days, somewhere around there, 50 to 60 days. VT Outdoorman, what's up? How are you doing tonight? So, Paul, did you even attempt to grow a garden?
With 70 days of warm weather? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
But you forgot to mention that my Mother's Day garden has been expanding the last few years. I have a couple of apple trees now.
Yep.
And a peach tree and a plum tree.
Yep, it sure does.
Now they're still too young for us to let them actually try to bear fruit.
Yep.
But
yeah,
they're there.
I tried to let the apple trees grow apples last year, but the limbs were not really strong enough, so they started drooping really bad, and then eventually one of them got broke off, so I went out there and took all the apples off. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't checked out everybody's channel, make sure you check them out. Watch their latest video. Give them a thumbs up.
And a thumbs up for this live would be nice as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, chestnuts. Country Boy Outdoors is chestnuts.
So Paul says he does ground crops. Ground crops are the best. He does potatoes, onions, carrots, cabbage. VT Outdoorman says his apple trees caught a fungus here in Vermont and New Hampshire.
Ooh,
Lots died.
That's no good.
Yeah, we planted our trees
It was
3 years ago now.
I thought it was 2.
2 years ago, and they were already about 2 years old when I planted them.
Correct.
So, and I still don't think they're big enough to bear fruit yet, Dave.
I remember we watched a video one time, and their thing was fruitless for 5.
Yes.
So we at least need to go one more year with no fruit.
And I've also never fertilized them. I think I'm going to fertilize them this year.
Yeah, so we would recommend waiting a while before you let them bear.
See, I don't know. I mean, trees grow wild. So I don't know.
Yes, but the percentage of them that may survive may.
That's true. That is true.
I had a friend who grew a peach tree one year, and it just had so many peaches on it you couldn't even get to them all, and the tree limbs were all hanging down, and then the next year it didn't grow any. It was just the one year. It was like forever, all over the place. Well, not forever, but peaches everywhere, and then nothing.
Chris Dog Outdoors is in the house. Looks like he's trying to steal some of our watchers. GRM Outdoors says he found some old apple trees at the property he hunts with a few apples. Might try to trim it up and get a few more apples out of it. Sounds like a good idea.
Certainly couldn't hurt anything. Yeah, I'm a big fan of trees that are useful.
Yes.
So of course we live here in town, and when I bought the house here, there was one of those gumball trees in the front yard. And it's like, that is not only not useful, it is what's the opposite of useful? Harmful, maybe?
Definitely a nuisance because you had to clean all that stuff up.
Yes.
But guys, we're going to stay on here for about 10 more minutes, and then we got to get off here. Our kids are at church, and we will need to go pick them up.
So make sure you check out each other's channels and subscribe. Yeah. As Joey keeps pointing out, make sure you watch at least one of their latest video
Yep.
when you subscribe to them.
GRM Outdoors says the apples feeds him on the days I hunt all day.
Oh, yeah. Less things to have to carry in if your food's already there.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Well, of course, Joey would probably complain that eating the apple would be too loud. Realized the first time I ever went hunting was this last season, and if I moved too much, I was in one of those orange, really like heavy coats, and so every time I moved, it was going whee, whee, whee. And
You have a good night, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, she was definitely being loud in that blind.
I wasn't. It was my coat. Is that the excuse the kids would use? It wasn't me.
The first day we was in the ground blind, right about daybreak, we kept hearing this deer right outside the blind at the back of the blind. We couldn't see it because the back windows were closed, but we kept hearing it. You could hear it breathing through the blind, and I'm telling her, I was like, shh, be quiet, don't move. And then all of a sudden, I guess it winded us, but it snorted, it scared the crap out of us. I mean, it was right up against that blind.
I wasn't really loud that day, was I?
Oh,
no, not me.
She's over there eating cookies and crackers, crunching.
I brought my sewing with. That was a quiet activity.
She brung her sewing with her, but it was in these little bags that was real crunchy and noisy, so she had to keep reaching in there to pull out her sewing stuff.
I'll do better next year, okay?
Paul says that's why we grow a beard. You know why he said that?
No.
Because it feeds him on the days he hunts all day.
Because he stores things in his beard?
All the crumbs that fall down in there, save them for later.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, I don't think my beard's going to get much longer.
I'll share it with you, honey.
I can.
Yep.
Oh, great. Thanks. That doesn't sound appetizing at all.
You can groom me like the monkeys do each other.
Okay, let's change topics. Oh, goodness.
Paul started it.
Yes, we'll blame Paul. I'll be right back.
All right.
We haven't had dinner yet, guys, so.
We've been running around all day. Well, not really running around. We had the kids, a 2 and a 4-year-old here for the past 3 days, and they kept us pretty busy. And we took them back home today. You got that right, Paul. When we eat dinner, they give everybody a napkin and give me a whole stack of them. Country Boy Outdoors says he's growing his beard because his wife is experimenting to see how she likes it. Thank you very much, GRM Outdoors. I appreciate that. So what's the next video you're working on, Paul?
Now I see the message about the 30 napkins versus the 25. Yes.
Yep.
You know, you've seen those shirts that have, the different, wizards and, characters in movies and stuff. I never thought of a napkin count.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat the s'mores or marshmallows.
You eat my mushrooms.
Extruded jerky, what did we miss?
Yeah, we missed something here.
Paul says, got that wrong, extruded jerky. Oh. That must be his next video he's working on. I just asked him.
Ah, there you go.
I'm very forgetful.
Well, everything they are saying is also written down, and
yeah. Mark Cornell, hello. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna have to be headed out in a few minutes. We got what, 4 more minutes now here?
Got 4 more minutes. Yep. So if you haven't already went and checked everybody's channel out, make sure you do that.
And if you could give a thumbs up to this live, would be great.
That would be great.
Yes, I did not.
Well, now we have one.
Now, this probably just isn't updated. You know how to update it without losing everything?
Oh, no.
No. What are you doing? There you go.
Mark Cornell says, good, he's from Michigan. -4 there. We're at about -7 or 9 right now. That's with the wind chill.
Backcountry Survivalist, welcome. -46.
You can keep that, Paul.
Yes, please.
And I was talking to Paul the other night. He says he goes out there for like 4.5, 5 hours at a time. Like, no way. Well, then again, Paul, you do have the clothes for it. You should see my winter coat. It's just a zip-up hoodie with the zippers broke on it, so it doesn't zip.
You have a flannel shirt.
Oh, and I have a flannel shirt too, but it's dirty.
Yes, I was just folding laundry up like, oh, I'm folding Christmas sweaters. Late January. Might be a little behind on laundry. Oh, Country Boy Outdoors doing a sausage making video.
Yep.
Nice.
That would be good. Thomas Wingert, hello and welcome. How are you doing tonight? Backcountry Survivalist says it's -60 where his family lives at.
GRM Outdoors, safe ice as in to go ice skating on?
Or fishing, ice fishing.
Oh, ice fishing, yes. Trying to think why you'd want to be on the ice. Ice fishing, that didn't occur to me.
Paul says ice fishing this week.
Yes, and GRM Outdoors let me know.
Yep.
He meant ice fishing. Okay. Make sure you check out each other's channels. We'll be having to sign out here in just a couple minutes, so everyone can get a couple more subscribers would be great.
Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience says he has to auger through 35 to 40 inches of ice to get the water.
That's safe ice because it's plenty thick. You don't have to worry about it not being thick enough. There's the positive spin on that one.
Do you have an auger that long, Paul? Yeah, that is definitely safe ice.
Exactly, that is a lot of ice.
So what kind of fish do you catch up there, Paul, when you're ice fishing? Yeah, in case you all have never watched Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience channel, he's got a video where he's got when it snows, he's got this hard job. He's got to go out there and get on his snowmobile and ride it down the trail so it's a snowpack so he can get it around.
And if he doesn't do that regularly enough,
he stays in the house.
He can't get around at all, so.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. That's what Paul says.
Great, GRM Outdoors. Glad you found a few more people to subscribe to.
Pike, walleye, burbot, mostly. I never heard of that last one. Yeah, it's just for us. That's hard work for you, Paul. We've got about 1 or 2 minutes left here, guys, and we got to get going. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit our red button if you're not already. I'm pretty sure most of you already are.
The burbot fish. It's like a catfish.
Yep. It is a ling cod. Alright, guys, we got to get off here.
Yep.
We hope you guys have a great night. We appreciate you stopping by.
Sorry we didn't actually look at the camera much since we had to look at the phone.
Yeah, I will try to fix that for next time. I kind of want to try to do these lives every Wednesday night about the same time. About 6:15, 6:30. Try to stay on for like an hour. So if that's something you guys are interested in, keep an eye out next week.
Hopefully the schedule button will work properly and you will get a pre-warning that this will be here.
Yep, I'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.
Yeah, good night, guys.